Okay. So this is the last couple of problems, 13 through 15. The log problems, okay, so like log base 3 of 9, you're basically saying, okay, 3 to what exponent equals 9? Well, 3 squared is 9, so that's that. But if you didn't know that, or if you were having trouble coming up with it, you could also do this on the calculator. So it was log base 3 of 9, so you could say log 9 divided by log 3, and it'll also give you 2. Okay, so if you weren't sure. Okay, next. This has to do with, you want to rewrite, so this is in log form, you want to write it in exponential form. So we take the little 2, and that becomes the base. The 4 becomes the exponent, and it's equal to 3x minus 1. Well, 2 to the 4th is 16. We'll add 1, and then divide by 3, so we'll just leave it as 17/3. 14 is a circle. The center of the circle, well, you take the opposite of the numbers in the parentheses. So the opposite of +1 is -1, and the opposite of -2 is +2. So the center of the circle is -1, 2. The radius is the square root of 16, or 4. And I'm not going to bother with the graph on the final. So that's really what you need to know. Last thing is probability. We have 15a, and it said, how many different ways can you rearrange the letters in the word Atlanta? So you start by asking how many letters are there total. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I start with 7 factorial. And then you divide by the number of letters that are repeated. So if you see you've got A, there are 3 A's. And then there's also 2 T's. So I'd also divide by 2 factorial. So that's what I'm plugging in. So we're going to come here. I'm going to have 7 divided by parentheses 3, and then 2, and I get 420. So 420. The last one is dealing with combinations. So I want a 5-card hand with 4 clubs and 1 non-club. So you should have this written down somewhere, but there are 13 clubs in a standard deck, which means how many are not clubs? Well, that'd be the whole deck minus 13. Well, there's 52 cards in a deck minus the 13 clubs, so that means there's 39 that are not club. So for here, I want 4 clubs. So there are 13 to choose from, and I need 4 times, well, how many are non-clubs? We said 39, and I want 1 of them. So that's what I'm plugging in. So I'm going to do 13 C4 times 39 C1, and I get that number 27,885. 27,885. There you go.